Good morning. What is up, you guys? Just finished my ride. We got that in bright and early this morning because air quality is bad. Yesterday it got up to a 6 in the afternoon. My cutoff is a 7, and that's like the Canadian air quality index. When I started my ride, it was at a 4. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna get progressively worse throughout the day. So I got my ride in straight away. Now we have a day full of chores. So one thing about living on a ranch that I think shows like Yellowstone do not get accurate is, or just don't portray at all, is the amount of work that is involved with a ranch. Like on Yellowstone, that is like the grass is always mowed and it like looks beautiful all the time. Fences always look perfect. Like there's no showing of like what it takes to make a ranch look like that. So we just moved to the main ranch house. This place is in a bit of disrepair, I'm not gonna lie. There's a reason my father-in-law moved to town. It's because he could not keep up with this place, because the fact is, it is a lot of work. And it's just me and my husband, who both work full-time jobs, who now have to like get it back looking good and then be able to maintain that. So today is gonna be full of chores because that is like the main thing you do on a ranch. Like you don't have time for social events or just like hanging out watching Netflix. You need to be outside doing stuff or else it just falls apart. So there's things like today I'm gonna be mowing grass will be number 1, probably some weed whacking, spraying for weeds. We have a fence to fix that some cows wrecked. Oh, what else is there? I'm sure I have a list in the house and it's about the length of my arm. So we're gonna get going on that. I will say I don't mind mowing lawn. We have a riding lawnmower. It's a grasshopper. It's massive and I actually like riding it. It's too loud. I don't have noise canceling in my AirPods. So, and it's too loud. Like I could crank my AirPods up, but I don't want to damage my ears. So I just put ear plugs in and it just gives me time to think, which is not the worst thing in the world because most of the time I'm like, got something in my head. So we're gonna go get the lawnmower, get going on that and get to work because yeah, despite what Yellowstone shows, it's not all just riding ponies and being dramatic. It's a lot of hard work. Just stopping for lunch now, got the lawn all mowed. That's the first time I've mowed here before and it took me exactly an hour and a half on a riding lawnmower. So we'll be doing that probably close to once a week until summer is over. My husband is just doing a bit of weed spraying on the driveway. I need to spray around the house. So yeah, quick lunch and then we'll get back to her. up at the arena harrowing it or rototilling it. That is like Christmas to me. I'm so excited to ride tomorrow because I'm gonna have like great ground finally. He's actually having to rototill it as opposed to just harrow it because it is so hard, and even the rototiller is having some issues with some spots because of how hard it is. We got a lot of rain and then it got hot and then it just kind of like baked itself, so it is hard. But it will be soft for our ride tomorrow, so that's exciting. You guys also saw me picking weeds. So there's some weeds that you can just spray, they'll die, end of story. There's some weeds up at the arena that are like, I think they're classified as a noxious weed, and you literally have to pull them out by the roots, put them in a plastic bag, and get rid of them because they just, yeah. So that is a mess. I'm not picking them all today. It's gonna be like a pick one bag every day over the next week or so to be able to get rid of them. That is hard work, like functional fitness for sure. So that's that. And we've still got, I feel like I've hardly touched my list for the day. Like I said, this place is in a bit of disrepair. When I was mowing the lawn, I was like, that needs to be fixed, that needs to be fixed, we need to do that, we need to do that. Like, it is never ending. And like I said, shows like Yellowstone do not portray that at all. They make ranch living in the country look extremely glamorous without, you know, showing this kind of stuff. Like, you guys, seriously, like, there's weeds everywhere. There's just always something to be done. And like I said, even if you aren't behind, just maintaining a property of any size bigger than 2 acres is a lot of work. And we have 154 acres, so lots of work between now and end of summer. Once winter hits, it kind of slows down a bit, and then it's just like snow plowing and maybe tackling some stuff in the house. But until then, we are going to be sweating our butts off. So I will be taking you along for the ride. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me everywhere at Strong in the Saddle. And until next time, remember, it's always a good day to ride.